PCTV News. I'm Jessica Barker.
And I'm Genevieve Smith. This is the second episode of PCTV News for the spring semester. Thank you for being with us as we cover all the latest news from Principia College.
In today's show, we'll bring you coverage from the spring play, The Best of Everything, highlights from the men's tennis match, metaphysical thoughts from members of the community, and a quick preview of upcoming events.
The Best of Everything is a play based on the novel by Rona Jaff about 3 working women in the 1950s who each go through a series of trials and eventually find themselves living together. The production took place in the Black Box last week, and PCTV was there to catch up on the action.
Hello, I'm Cortland Reekston, and I'm here tonight with PCTV in the Black Box Theater on the set of Principia's Theater and Dance Department, The Best of Everything. Tonight's opening night, and I had the special opportunity to catch up with some of the cast members after the show. I'm here tonight with Ian Carlson, who played Dexter Key in tonight's performance. So Ian, can you tell us a little about your character?
Yes, he's the country club boy. He works at a bank. He's very wealthy. He has a nice car, a Jaguar, according to the book. He's just the type of jerk that, tries to meet up with girls, and when he doesn't want them anymore, he just throws them out of the way.
And how has this process been for you?
It's been particularly difficult for me because I have no lines, so I have to communicate all my emotions and my feelings through my actions and my movement.
Oh my gosh. Caroline, I met the most wonderful boy! Dexter Key, isn't that an interesting name?
Now I'm here with Kelsey Whitney, who played Caroline Bender in tonight's performance, and we're here to find a little bit more about her character. So, Kelsey, can you tell us more about Caroline?
Sure, yeah. Caroline, what people say about her is that she's very ambitious. At the beginning of the play, she's kind of heartbroken, and she's looking for a distraction, and that ends up being a secretary. So as she goes along throughout her job, she kind of gets these bigger ideas, like maybe she can be a reader, maybe she can be an editor, which is really unheard of in the 50s. So, but she does go on to do that. And yeah, she's just extremely ambitious, goes through a lot of growth, and honestly, I think we all do, so.
So would you say that you connect to your character, Caroline?
Definitely. I definitely connect to Caroline. I think everybody's been through something that they feel is really tough, but we have to find those things that bring us out of it. And that's different for every person. But I've definitely found that, and honestly, it's acting. So, yeah, I definitely connect to Caroline.
And is this your last show now at Principia, since you're a senior and graduating soon?
Yes, this is my last show. This is the last opening night, so it's really exciting. I'm just really excited to share it with the audience. It's a little bittersweet, but it's more sweet than bitter.
And do you have any gratitude that you'd like to share or express for your final shebang?
Absolutely. I think working with this cast has been incredible. We've gotten really close, and just the process has been amazing with this specific group of people, and also just working with not only the director now, Chrissy Steele, but just the entire theater department has been invaluable, and I feel extremely ready to get out into the world and do my thing.
Well, I hope you all had a chance to catch this spectacular show this past weekend. I'm Cortland Reekston, and now back to you.
Congratulations to all those who performed, and thanks to all those who attended the show. It's a great way to support the wide variety of activities here at Prin. Now here's Andrew with the latest in sports. Andrew?
Thanks, Genevieve. Last Saturday, the men's tennis team played against Lindenwood Bellevue from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Catherine Croney went to Hexford Center to talk to some of the tennis players on the team. Here are some of the highlights from the matches.
We are here tonight at Hexford to catch up with the men's tennis team. So what is the best part about Principia men's tennis?
That's an easy one. The guys, for sure. I've never found a group of guys that I bonded with quicker or had more fun with, especially playing tennis with. And Rusty's a big part of that. Like, he's such a good coach, but even better guy. He's like a role model of mine, and I love the team in general. It's so fun.
Well, I think the best part of men's tennis is the camaraderie, the brotherhood that comes together with it. I think for me, it's the opportunity to work with these young men and get to know them, have the opportunity to share my knowledge with them, but most importantly to bring out the best in them, the most in them that helps them develop their character but also their talent. They're a very, very talented group of young guys. I'm really thrilled to be working with them.
Well, so far we're doing pretty well. We've had a couple teams that have beaten us pretty badly, but mostly we're doing really well. We have a solid team, and especially the freshmen are going to be good, especially by senior year. So it's been great so far.
Yeah, we have a really young team, so I think that's going to be really good for us heading into the future in the next couple of years coming up. And I think I'm really satisfied with the team's progress as a whole so far.
Congratulations to the tennis team for their persistent efforts, and we wish them success for the rest of the season. Back to you, Jessica.
Thanks, Andrew. Now for the latest in CSO news. This week, there has been a lot of talk around campus about political issues related to the presidential race. PCTV met with members of the community who shared their metaphysical thoughts about this upcoming election.
With the current political race in full swing, what metaphysical ideas have you been working with to address any conflicts or things coming up in the media?
Really what I've been using is kind of like God has a plan for everything.
Mostly it's just the idea of loving.
Something I've been thinking about a lot lately is the unification of man as a whole instead of like dividing from party to party.
So I've actually been praying for a rocket ship. Politics is a really big issue in this country, as we can all see, and the world too.
It's been really important to just pray about the polarization of the country.
No matter what, everything will come out positive.
If you judge somebody about what their political view is, that's what brings conflict.
It's in its right place. Everything is in its right place.
But finding the ways that you can relate to someone or find that common ground.
Moving to a different country isn't going to be good enough. We're going to have to go to the moon. Love each other and not judging for what your political view is. I think it's an idea that will take us through tough times.
No matter what happens, everything's going to be okay.
Thank you to everybody who contributed with these uplifting thoughts.
PCTV would like to wish you a great spring break, and don't forget about all the great events coming up once we get back on campus. This year's Public Affairs Conference begins on Thursday, March 24th until Saturday, the 26th. The topic will be on innovation. Get ready to meet industry leaders in 4 categories: education, media, business, and technology.
On Saturday night, right after PAC, there will be a winter carnival in Crafton Center. Come enjoy games, music, and food with some friends.
And that's the show for today. Thank you for your company, and remember to like us on Facebook to keep up to date with print news and campus life. See you next time.